And again, you might be asking, Donuts, why are you being so positive? Well, let me tell you a story. I believe the year was 2016 and Infinite Warfare Zombies was released. People really adored zombies in Spaceland. There's a lot to do. People liked it. Raven the Redwoods comes out, Challenge Shuffle comes out, and people are a little bit more wishy-washy about Infinite Warfare Zombies, myself included. After all, this was like the first non-Treyarch Zombies game that they really dedicated to making, other than Exo Zombies. And then in May of 2017, when Jason Blundell went over to JC Backfire's house and literally revealed Zombies Chronicles, yours truly made a video saying, hey, GG's Infinite Warfare Zombies, rest in peace. I'll be over here playing Zombies Chronicles. Doesn't Infinite Warfare Zombies suck so much? And it wasn't just me. That's the entire community sentiment. That was the entire community sentiment. Everyone was done with Infinite Warfare Zombies. Beast from Beyond, yeah, right, Attack of the Radioactive thing. I gotta do chemistry for a whole Easter egg step? No, thank you. I'll be playing Origins again. I'll be playing Shangri-La again. And then the same thing happened again with World War II Zombies. People liked the Final Reich, didn't like the Darkest Shore, didn't like the, what was it called? The Tortured Path. Oh my goodness, people did not like the Tortured Path. And then by that time, it was already done. People didn't like the Frozen Dawn or that stuff. People like it now, but the community sentiment was World War II Zombies, boring, bland, bad. And so fast forward to last year in Modern Warfare 2's life cycle, I went back and I played the Final Reich. I went back and I played World War II Zombies. I went back and I played Infinite Warfare Zombies. And what do you know? I liked them like a lot. Like they were pretty darn good zombie maps. They were pretty darn good zombie experiences. And I have seen this happen over and over and over again in the zombies community. Everybody. The biggest, the best example is Black Ops 4. I loved Black Ops 4. I don't think that's a secret on this channel. I think Black Ops 4 might be my favorite zombie experience, might be my favorite zombie game. But anyway, people hated on Black Ops 4, and not just for the blue screens either. They hated the Chaos storyline. I guess I hated the Chaos storyline. I hated the fact that, or no, people hated the fact that, oh my goodness, Blood of the Dead ends on this huge cliffhanger. We gotta deal with Chaos now. Who cares about the Chaos crew? Dead of the Night, there's so many part locations. Oh, it's horrible. But fast forward, again, lately, I cannot tell you how many videos, how many Reddit posts, how many Twitter threads I've seen of, hey, Black Ops 4 is actually really good. Yeah, it's not perfect, but dang it, it's really fun. Hey, Infinite Warfare Zombies is amazing. Hey, World War II Zombies is so underrated. I have made the mistake so many times of dismissing an experience because of the first impression. I have been too quick to dismiss something because it feels different, because it's not what I'm used to, because it doesn't really resonate with me. And so many times when I've gone back and I've revisited Infinite Warfare Zombies and World War II Zombies, I really adore the mode. I really think there's something truly special. I completed the main quest for the Final Reich in a non-Treyarch game. And it was fun. It was so fun. I immediately wanted to do it again. And I just thought to myself, how many experiences have I lost out on? Have I dismissed altogether just because mentally there's this barrier that I have in between it and my enjoyment? What would happen if I took things for what they were? And that's what I want to do moving forward. That's what I am doing with Modern Warfare 3. I think you guys would be surprised to see where Modern Warfare 3 ranks in terms of my enjoyment of all of zombies. It's actually not that high, but I just really like zombies, so that means quite a lot for the zombie mode. I rank a lot of things really high in zombies, but I no longer want to miss out on something that's genuinely good just because of any sort of weird expectation or weird perspective that I have going into it. When I go in with an open mind, and especially this is something also true, without the context of it being the current zombies thing, I think we are a lot more objective and we take things for what they are a little bit better. The zombies community, and really any big online community, tends to take the newest update and project that into the rest of that entire thing's franchise. When Zetsubo no Shima came out, everybody hated it. There were big YouTubers who were like, this is worse than Transit. Oh my goodness, it's the worst thing ever. Gorod Krovi comes out, Zombies is saved. Revelations, the Easter egg, oh my goodness, Zombies is dead. Then Zombies Chronicles comes out, oh my goodness, Zombies is alive. Like, we just ride this constant roller coaster of emotion. And I said, I want to get off. I want to get off that emotional roller coaster. I want to figure things out for myself. I want to play it unbiasedly, and I want to come up with my own conclusions. And a big reason that I did that was because of Black Ops 4 as well. I went into Black Ops 4, I took it for what it was, and I understood what it was for the developers and what it was trying to accomplish. And because of that, I think that's why I adore and love Black Ops 4 so much. And like, isn't that kind of the point of video games? Isn't that why you're here? Isn't that why you're watching me right now? Because you're passionate and you want to enjoy it? I retweeted the season 3 Reloaded trailer they did for Zombies, which I think was like miles better than the season 2 trailer that they did for Zombies. It was really intriguing. I love the new Dark Ether stuff, and that's what I retweeted. Don't follow me on Twitter. I'm not a good tweeter. I simply retweeted it and I said, hey, I love the direction they're going with the Dark Ether. I want to see some really cool zany stuff in the Dark Ether, like really turn into that Sledgehammer track, whoever. I like that. And I got a reply. I got one reply and they said, it's people, let me pull it up. Not gonna lie, people like you who say nice things about Modern Warfare Zombies ruin it for the rest of us by making them think this is a good game. I mean, talk about that meme that says quit having fun, right? Have you seen that meme? It's ridiculous. What a weird statement. That's such a bizarre statement. Here is somebody, myself, who says something kind of positive. I mean, it wasn't even that positive. It was just, I love the floating platforms and the overall atmosphere, which, like, in terms of a compliment, love the floating platforms is really not that high of a compliment. And so I know that this reply, I get this sort of reply a little bit in my videos too, where it's just kind of like, hey, you're making them think this is a good game. And like, spoiler alert here, I don't know if you guys know this, but I think that Modern Warfare 3 Zombies, I think it is a good game. I think it's got a good idea. I think it's good for what it is. Could it be better? Absolutely. Could it be miles better? Absolutely. But what it is, as it is, it's fun. It's got a great concept. It's got a cool gameplay loop, and I like the Dark Ether stuff. And I want us all, I want you to do this. Think back of when you first got into zombies, and almost more specifically, when you got into zombies on YouTube. Was it Pat? Was it The Smith Plays? Was it Mr. T Lexify? Was it Milo? Was it Rad Austin? Was it Johnny J25, MC Sports Hawk, or Syndicate, or whoever? Think about what you enjoyed about their content. Why were you drawn to them? Did you like their content because they hated the game, because they were critiquing the game and, oh my goodness, this sucks, that sucks, that sucks? Or were you drawn to them because they were passionate about the game? Were you drawn to them because they enjoyed the game and they wanted to share the things about the game that they enjoy? I know when I first got into zombies, I remember watching people react to like the buried last final end cutscene, or the end cutscene, if you could call it that, the ending of the whole zombie storyline. People were freaking out. I remember watching reactions to Black Ops 3 Zombies and seeing everybody's reaction to like the PPSH. It was so much fun. Now you might be saying, well, Donuts, of course they're going to react that way because the game was good. And while that's definitely true, I think the quality definitely is a lot higher than it has been in quite some time. I don't think that's the only piece of the puzzle. The Smith Plays, Pat was recently, a couple months ago, was on the Irrelevant podcast hosted by MC Sports Hawk and JC Backfire. And in that podcast, towards the end of it, JC Backfire says, part of the reason that Z House was super popular, Z House was super fun, or that whole community was fun during that time of Black Ops 3 and Zombies Chronicles, yes, in part it was the game, but perhaps a larger part than anybody gives credit was the community, were those zombie YouTubers doing their thing, sharing their passion, going out of their way to make content on something that they enjoy. When I go on YouTube, when I like a game and I go on YouTube to find out about that game, I watch people who are enjoying that game. And that builds a really fun and positive and healthy community. Because trust me, I lived it, I experienced it. These older games, these older zombies games, they have problems too. They have things that aren't perfect about them. Black Ops 3, controversial opinion here, Black Ops 3 is not the epitome of the zombie game mode. There were things that Black Ops 3 did worse than like Black Ops 4 or Cold War. There are things about Cold War and Black Ops 4 that I believe are better than they did in Black Ops 3. Don't get me wrong, I think Black Ops 3 is the best in terms of classic zombies, in terms of the height of what classic zombies and classic mechanics was for the entirety of the Zombies franchise. I think Black Ops 3 is the peak of that, but I think the innovation in Black Ops 4 reaches a little bit higher highs than what Black Ops 3 did. I even think some of the maps in Black Ops 4 are far better than some of the maps in Black Ops 3. And so we can't be solely reliant on the developers to make this overly bombastic game that's just absolutely perfect, because, spoiler alert again, Go 4, even if it's a return to form, even if it brings back the regular round-based and the focus on the atmosphere and everything, there's going to be a large group of players who don't like it. There's going to be a large group of people who dismiss it and go, zombies is dead, this isn't zombies, and because of this one mechanic, because of this decision, because we're only getting these many maps instead of these many maps, because we're getting Outbreak again, because we're getting this again, zombies is dead, it's never coming back. Even if it's the best version of Gulf War Zombies that it can be, you're always going to have the potential to have that negative aspect and that negative perspective. And what this means in terms of you is you get to choose how you perceive things. You get to choose how you take things. If you really genuinely don't like Modern Warfare 3 Zombies, if you hate the extraction aspect, if you don't like the objective-based gameplay, then please do yourself a favor and, well, I mean, you can still watch my content. You can still watch my content and see if you like it or not, but you don't have to engage with it. You don't have to play it. You don't have to read the blog posts. You don't have to see things that make you uncomfortable or make you upset. And again, I am speaking from experience here because that's kind of how I am with 6v6. 6v6 Call of Duty, I used to be all about. I used to have a lot of videos on this channel about that used to be like the thing on this channel till Black Ops 3. But then the direction that it was taking with the advanced movement and all these specialist abilities and now skill-based matchmaking, it's turned into something that I don't think I want to share. It's something that I don't feel super positive about. I still love playing it with Beebs. Beebs and I have a great time playing it, but it's just not something that I want to share or that I have a lot of joy to share with. And so instead of sitting there and trying to play 6v6 every single game, instead of trying to play this all the time, it happened back in Black Ops 3 and Black Ops 2. I would hate Black Ops 3. I would hate the multiplayer. I would hate it so much. The lag compensation in Black Ops 2 too, and now the skill-based matchmaking in Modern Warfare 2019. I would do this and I'd make myself so worked up. I'd hate it, be so negative. And then the solution every single time was just donuts. Don't be a donut and stop playing it. And I know that's a long, complicated way of saying if you don't like it, don't play it, but it's more, I don't want that. That phrase is really dismissive of your feelings. That phrase is very dismissive of, hey, you're just being a baby. Just don't play it whatsoever. I understand the passion that you want to like it. Dude, I really wanted to like Modern Warfare 2 2022. I wanted to like the game. It was so close. I love the guns, the animations, the maps of that game. I still think some of the sound design might be a little bit better than Modern Warfare 3, but I don't know. That's a whole different topic. I wanted to like Modern Warfare 2, but it just didn't do it for me. And so whenever I felt that frustration coming along, I said, okay, it's time for me to stop. It's time for me to move on. And with zombies, here's the beautiful thing about zombies too. If you feel that way about Cold War, if you feel that way about Vanguard or Modern Warfare 3, guess what? There's great news. The old zombie maps still work just fine. I could go to this day, go back and play Nocturne Toten all the way to the Archon. All of those round-based maps are still intact, and you could play them as they were experienced when they were launched. That is something that we cannot do in 6v6. We can't go back and play COD 4 like we used to because it's all glitched out, bugs out, there's cheaters, hackers, all that in there, which is sad. And also, in the future, we're not going to be able to play Modern Warfare 3 because of the same thing, because it's server-based and not client-based, and that's going to be really sad, honestly. That's not going to be good for the whole game mode. And I should say, when I did step away from the 6v6 multiplayer, guess where I went? I went to zombies. I went and I played Transit, mainly Town, with my friends. I went to Die Rise, and I really enjoyed Die Rise. In Black Ops 3, when I was like, I'm done with advanced movement, I went to Shadows of Evil. And then in Shadows of Evil, I went to Horizon. And then I created Zombies 101, and then I followed Zombies Chronicles, and here we are, hop, skipping away, here we are, Donuts, 45,000 subscribers, looking at Modern Warfare 3 Zombies. It's just, I don't want to waste any energy or time with something that I'm super, super negative about. Now, of course, you can still critique things, like, again, with the whole people